Now, I'll tell you a true story that happened to me about 4 years ago. And I was living down south in a house I was renting, back where I grew up, in that same area, not the same town, just the same general area. Sorry I squint a bit because the light affects my eyes. But anyway, this house was built along Australia's biggest river. It was a beautiful spot to live, and it had retaining walls that went up. And on top of one of the retaining walls, there was a apricot tree growing. And they were the best. You know, you buy apricots in the shop and they're just crap. I won't even buy them now. Or tinned apricots. Ugh, not even right. These were like premium, beautiful tasting. But you had to get in before the birds got in. They used to get about 50% of them. So I'd gone up on top of the retaining wall and I was picking some. And the same branch that I'd used for 3 years before that, I grabbed it, but it broke. Alright? And I fell. And I fell about 12 foot straight onto concrete. Alright? Major fall. And my head come down and hit it. This is very hard to explain. It would hit the concrete like a little lip on it, which was meant to kill me outright. Just meant to kill me immediately. But I felt the incredible pain of it hitting. And all of a sudden, I felt peace come over me. I knew my grandfather had come to me. And it was like he lifted my head up and spoke to me. And he said, "Son, you've died, but your mission is not finished yet. You have more things to do. You have plenty more to do. So you have to go back." But, you know, I could feel all that love and everything. I could feel what the other side's about. And I'd actually had a near death before, which I don't talk about, when I nearly drowned when I was 9 years of age. And I actually had my life review then. I'd seen my little 9-year-old life review. I remember it clearly. I didn't get to life review because I was put into a stasis, I believe, between this plane and the next plane. And I remember having these loving hands holding my head. It was my grandfather. And he's my guardian angel. But he doesn't follow me around. He comes to me out of the ether when I need him. And he says, "You've got to go back because you're very bitter with people and things that have happened to you. You have to forgive everyone. You have to forgive the most evil people you've ever met." And I've met some evil people, believe me. And all the evil in the world. Because unless we can forgive, we can never move forward. And it just gets to me. And he says, "You're going to suffer a lot of pain from this. A terrible lot of pain. Like you won't believe. But it's going to be all worth it in the end. It's going to be worth it, because without pain, there's never any gain." And it was weird. Then I felt the rest of my body slam into the concrete, but my head never did. So it was like it happened. Now you've got to remember, when you die, that plane of existence, time doesn't exist. There's only time because of this existence. We actually don't go to hell. Hell was a construct that was made up to enslave us, to frighten us, to control us. A loving God doesn't have a hell. We come to this earth, we choose our mission. We choose it. Because the purpose of the soul is to learn and to grow. We have to experience everything. So we might come here knowing we're going to experience pain, heartbreak, sorrow. But that makes the whole stronger in the end. We become stronger as that. And yes, we do keep coming back, and we do keep having other lives. I've been shown another life. Okay. So anyway, that was what I was told, and I hit that concrete, and oh man, I had a stick that went 6 inches into my foot, and all one side of me was just black and blue and bruised and smashed and skin off. I couldn't move for 2 hours. I couldn't move. I had to lay there. I had to drag myself to the house. I couldn't walk. And because I didn't take a certain thing that at that time people were forced to take into their bodies, no doctors would see me, no hospitals would see me, no one would help me. So I had to climb inside and lay on the lounge in terrible pain for days. It took me 3 days to get the stick out of my foot. And yeah, I just had to suffer because I wouldn't follow the system. Right? And I still wouldn't follow the system, you know. Make me suffer as much as you want. I still wasn't going to take that thing because I knew what it was all about. Anyway, it's taken me a long time to get over this injury. They were going to do surgery on one of my arms, and I still have a lot of issues from it with walking. I get arthritis from it and pain. I should be dead, 100% should be dead. But I was given another chance. And the funny thing about all this is when I went to Thailand, I went to Bangkok and I went to the largest Buddhist temple. Now, I look at all different religions from different points of view, and I believe people have the right to have any religion they want as long as they're not inciting hatred or violence towards other human beings. It's our right, we're individuals. It's the same as we've got a right to say what we want to say. I might not agree, but sometimes we could agree to disagree, you know. We've got to be adults. We've got to have adults in the room, right? The problem is there's too many immature humans, right? And they had an ancient book that was 1,000 years old, and the Buddhist monks would read your horoscope, right? But you had to know your time of birth and that. I know I was born at 6:30 a.m. So they debated for a while and read the book, and it was an astrological book as well to do with the movement of the stars. And they come back and they told me I'd be married twice and how many children I'd have, and I'd have one other child from no marriage out of wedlock. One marriage wouldn't have any children. I would have yeah, they went through all these things they knew about me, and it actually blew me away. And what it said is, if I could live till I was 63, I would live till I was 93. I remember them clearly saying that. But a lot of things would try to stop me getting to 63. So when I fell off that wall, that was one of the things that was trying to stop me, right? And now I've beaten them. So guess what? I'm going to live till I'm 93, and I can't wait, all right? Because life's still got plenty more to go yet.